Greetings, fellow Sump Dwellers. Oh wait, another YouTube channel covering Necromunda and other related game systems? Surely not. Well, I guess you're going to have to deal with it. So, some of you might recognise me, and others are just wondering who the hell I am. Well, yes, I do feature on a monthly podcast that some of you may have stumbled upon, and thank you very much for listening to that. For anyone else, here is the Spaceballs quick bio. I've been playing Necromunda since the OG 1995 version. I am a particular fan of the Redemption Gang and associated outlaw outcast gangs. I have some strong opinions about the game system, of which have got me in trouble in the past, but that's not going to stop anything. Also about the related ecosystems around the game system, so, maybe some comments around the creators and the creation and the consumption, etc, those kinds of things. Why am I making this channel? Well, I've kind of alluded to that already, but what am I going to do? What am I going to cover? Well, being part of the collaboration that I have on a monthly basis with my good buddies as part of that podcast, I can't always talk about all the things that I want to talk about. I have to kind of like meter it and measure it in terms of the IP and the world that is about. And so there's things that I want to talk about that I can't, or that we don't necessarily have time for. I want to talk about the three Necromunda game systems that we've got. N95 is still a fantastic valid game system. The N17 to 26, I'm still not even sure what we call it, current as of today game system, and the new skirmish system that's very soon. Actually, pre-orders are happening tomorrow, which is partially why I'm recording this now. But there's other stuff, there's the video games, there's all of the associated lore and fictional books that get written and stuff that go along with it. All this, there's a whole bunch of community created stuff which may not necessarily be canon, but I still think is important to talk about. And then there's a whole array of other skirmish game systems like Trench Crusade that I've kind of looked at and briefly flirted with. Cyberpunk Combat Zone, a game system I think that is brilliant. Don't have enough time to play. Video games, hobby stuff I want to talk about. Many of you might know that I'm very passionate about 3D printing, so I want to talk about creators in the 3D printing space and what's going on there. Some amazing advancements happening right now as we speak that will completely change the landscape of hobby going forward for those that have access to that kind of technology. And as for hot takes, yeah, I've got loads, and I'm going to say whatever I want, whenever I want. I have no affiliation to any of the game creators or game systems. Everything that you see will be me purchasing stuff, and if it's not, if by some miracle I get some kind of affiliation or link, then absolutely I'll let you know that that's the case. We've got a fantastic community out there. I want to get guests on, I want to talk to people, reach out to people, players, clubs, other content creators from all over the world. And when I get the opportunity to do some travel, because I do get a little bit of that for my job, I'm going to try to reach out to those people and see what we can do. Basically, I think there's some stuff that needs to be said. I want to hear what you want to say. And if you feel like collectively screaming into the void, and if it sounds like fun, let's do it. Strap in for regular updates, or rather I should say semi-regular updates, because it's there's no particular schedule here. Sometimes we've got some lean months, sometimes we've got a huge amount of stuff, like right now massive stuff's happening and we just need to talk about it. So if that sounds like fun, I'd love to see you in the comments. I'll do my best to read them wherever I can, and hey, see you in the next one.